Good morning, CDW. Today is Wednesday, May 27th, and I hope this video finds you all well. I apologize for not sending out a video yesterday. I was actually at school taking care of a seemingly endless list of end-of-year activities. As you all know, May and June are very busy. They tend to go like this, and planning things in the event of or during a school closure make them very challenging. But again, that's why I didn't get a video out yesterday. However, I do want to start today's video by wishing a belated birthday to the following people who had birthdays yesterday. Everyone, please join me in wishing Daniel Caldas, Madison Air, and Mrs. Reiser a very happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, so now I want to apologize. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. Today's broadcast will be heavy in 8th grade information because, of course, they have more end-of-the-year activities, and we were able to get some details and information that I know will be helpful to our 8th grade students and families. That said, I know many of you, if not all of you, heard Governor Murphy's announcement yesterday that school districts will be permitted to hold outdoor events like graduations and moving on ceremonies or any type of ceremony or outdoor function outdoors after July 6th. There was one little hiccup in that whole process in that school districts were not notified, but that information was posted on Governor Murphy's social media sites, his accounts. So we're still waiting on details regarding all of those events, and we want to make sure we can do that. But I want everyone to know that we were extremely happy to hear that information, that it seems like we'll be able to have these outdoor ceremonies, which means that we will go forward with our virtual 8th grade graduation ceremony because we have a production company that's already been working on that. So I'm going to give you all the details today as to what we need to do as a school in order to make this happen. So we're absolutely going ahead with our virtual graduation, and we are hopefully going to be able to hold an outdoor, real-life, socially distanced, safe ceremony sometime during the summer. We know the summer can be difficult for a lot of families to schedule, but who knows, it might be easier in this current environment. So we are hoping to do both. We're definitely doing virtual graduation, and if we can, if things don't change, unfortunately things can change in this environment, and Governor Murphy may say, you know what, we were a little too quick to announce that, and we need to pull back, but we are staying positive. We're keeping our fingers crossed that we will also have an outdoor ceremony for our 8th grade commencement. So that's good news. Hopefully it stays that way. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, as 8th grade families, parents, students, a punch list of some things that you need to know. Do not panic as I'm sharing these things because it will all be shared also in print or through video, through email, as well as through a text reminder. But a little timeline as to how we're going to roll things out. Tuesday, June 2nd, which is next Tuesday, we will have an 8th grade pickup date. We will have tables set out in front of CDW with plenty of space so people can stay apart and safe. But you will have a chance as 8th graders to pick up the following things. Cap and gown, which I'll get to, why you're going to need that very soon. So cap and gown, those members who are part of the National Junior Honor Society, as you know, Mr. Shora is reviewing all of that membership criteria regarding GPAs as well as service hours, which have been reduced. But she communicated to all of you who have been interested or are members of the National Junior Honor Society, your status. She will update you on your status very soon. So caps and gowns. If you're in the National Junior Honor Society, you get gold cords, which allow everyone to know that you were part of that organization. And you'll get that information soon, as I said. And Mr. Lauriello had the glorious job of going through 8th grade lockers, putting everything in bags, labeling them, and collecting locks. So Tuesday, June 2nd, we'll have an 8th grade pickup of all of those items. Again, I will share more details so that we maintain social distancing. Masks will be required, but we need to get those things in your hand so that we can go into the next phase, which will be on Friday, June 5th. The production company with which we are working to create your virtual graduation ceremony, they will be taking photos on June 5th. So you will have your cap and gown, which you'll pick up on June 2nd. Then there'll be a sign-up genius for you to pick a time slot on June 5th where you will come into the lobby. And again, we'll keep everything spaced out and safe. And that is where there will be a photographer stationed to take your picture. And from there, you'll be able to move on. We'll have graduation signs outside. That's a little something that you'll see when you get there. But we are moving along nicely. And the reason I'm sending this video out a little bit later, I was waiting to hear back from the production company. Again, they're also very busy. So I'm glad we were able to get June 5th so that we are able to have our June 19th virtual ceremony. So pick up June 2nd, June 5th. You'll access the Sign Up Genius. You'll sign up for your photo shoot. And then we will there's also a Google link that I need to share so that students, now I need you to listen to this because your parents can't do this for you. There will be a Google link shared that we will use to gather information that normally would be either shared in your yearbook, but because we're virtual, we want to be able to represent you as best as possible, which means we're going to list some information with your picture during the virtual graduation. So there'll be a Google link with that, regarding your involvement in clubs and activities and all of those awesome things. So June 2nd, pickup, June 5th, photos. Stay tuned for the link to go out. And again, this is all coming out in very clear, descriptive way so that there's no confusion here. Okay, also, let me just, sorry. For grades 5, 6, and 7, we will have a very similar setup for pickup in the near future. We're in the process of going through the lockers, which, as I shared, is what a job. I want to thank the owner or the resident of Locker 277 who left that, I believe, was a bologna sandwich at one time. It's now a science experiment. So thank you. And I'm kidding, of course. That is not. We know that CDW students keep their lockers tidy and neat at all times. A little sarcasm there. Okay. Also, as most of you know, parents, we have grade level transition meetings at the end of every single grade, whether you're going into 5th, 6th, or 7th, or 8th. And those are usually held in the media center, and we basically share some of the expectations and the nuances of the incoming grade for your child that he or she will be attending the following year. We are recording those now, and we'll share those via a link. So again, there'll be video. We're trying to make sure that all the information is there because we're not going to have the Q&A session that we would normally have in June. However, in the event that Governor Murphy continues to say that we can have outdoor events, maybe we will have, I'm hoping to have transition meetings over the summer where a Q&A can happen and we can present that information in real life in an interpersonal space as opposed to just on a recording. But for right now, you'll have the recording in early summer, right after school is over, and they'll be posted on our website as well as shared in all the ways that we share our communication. Okay, now we missed Tuesday trivia yesterday, which means we're going to do it today, and we're going to skip way back Wednesday because today's kind of a special day. What significant space travel event is taking place today? Here's your Tuesday trivia question, which is happening on Wednesday, I know. What significant space travel event is taking place today? I'll give you all 5 seconds. If you said that the SpaceX Falcon 9 will be launching today with a crew of NASA astronauts, you are correct. There will be a space launch today, which there hasn't been since 2011, I believe. So this is super exciting. I'm really nerding out about this. I can't wait to watch it. Hopefully you'll have a chance to do it. It's not every day you get to see a space voyage mission take off from Cape Canaveral, especially since it's been, 9+ years. So that was today's trivia. Again, all of this information, I know I've been going on and on, will be shared through email, text reminder, and you could always reach out to me if you have any questions. But we hopefully you are having a good day, and you will continue to have a wildly wonderful Wednesday. We'll see you.